I don't know. Well, so we're recording. So what I'll do is, Emily, thank you so much for volunteering to lead some Self-Care Sunday restorative yoga. I'm going to turn it over to you and just let everybody know if you want them muted out, if you want them to be able to talk to you, whatever. It's your show. I'm so grateful for this, and I think we all need it. So
you're welcome. Yes, I'm going to ask you guys to mute just so we have a nice quiet background, and you can have my screen pinned to your center if you would like to see me like as your largest screen so you can see the movements, or you can keep it gallery view. It's really up to you. It's your personal preference. So good morning and thank you for joining me for yoga. We are going to have about a 30-minute restorative gentle yoga flow, which if you've never done restorative or gentle yoga before, it's nothing like up and down. You're going to stay pretty grounded and very relaxed. Our heart rate's not going to be elevated. It's going to be a nice, gentle experience. So if you haven't yet, for the class, we need 2 pillows, and I recommend a blanket to have handy. And have an area where you have a floor space where you can lie down, but you don't need much more room than that. All right, so we're going to begin. And for our first posture, we're going to start actually lying down. And this is going to be called Mountain Brook Pose. I'm going to do my best to angle this. For Mountain Brook Pose, you're going to be lying down flat with your pillows underneath of the backs of your legs. So you'll grab your pillows. Your legs are going to be out a little bit wider than hips distance. You want your feet, actually, if you have a yoga mat, to be coming off of them. And you're going to set up this pillow setup under your legs, and then you will lie back. Bring your arms out a little bit wider than you might think, like you're setting up for a snow angel. Palms are face up. Relax your head down flat, readjust your legs or your feet, make sure you're comfortable, and then pick your head up, reach it back down, release, and nestle your shoulder blades underneath of you. Let your eyes close, and I'm going to guide you through some breathing and body relaxation while you're lying here. So I won't actually be doing this posture with you. So I'll be talking to you this whole time. So if you need a glance at what the posture looks like, you can switch back to gallery view. So in Mountain Brook Pose with your eyes closed, start to notice just how you're breathing and how you're holding your breath this morning. Notice if your breath is caught in your chest, or notice if you're allowing that breath to be deeper. And we're all going to work together to find our breath moving a little bit deeper down through our belly and opening and releasing in that manner. Good morning. If you're just joining us, you can glance at the other participants, how they're set up in Mountain Brook Pose, 2 pillows under your legs and arms out wide. So as you're lying here and your eyes are closed, let your jawline release. You can part your lips and move your jaw side to side. Feel your eyes drop into their sockets and feel your forehead smooth over so your whole face is soft and expressionless. Take a deep breath in, the deepest breath in you've taken today. And exhale, completely release your breath. You can sigh it out through your mouth or your nose, whatever feels more therapeutic for you. Take a deep breath in again, all the way down to your low belly. And exhale, completely release. We're going to move into a 3-part breath here. So if any type of patterned breathing becomes uncomfortable for you, you can simply return to your natural breath pace. Take one more round of your natural breathing, just an inhale and an exhale like you normally would. And on this next inhale, send your breath all the way down, low belly. Inhale, continuing up through ribs. and up through chest. Fill all the way up. Exhale, chest, ribs, belly. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest. Exhale, chest, ribs, belly. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest. Exhale, chest, ribs, belly. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest. Exhale, chest, ribs, and belly. Return to your natural breath. And notice how that 3-part breathing made you feel. It's a really good tool during the day if you're feeling stressed or overwhelmed. It's a good way to naturally calm your body. It literally makes you slow down. So 3-part breath. Take one more round of your normal breath here. And then we're going to move from this place. So first, just take a big body, full stretch behind you, arms overhead. Come onto one side in fetal position and pause for a moment. And then from that fetal position, press up to a comfortable seat. You can sit cross-legged or you can sit on your shins, whatever works for you. And we have our pillows. So what I recommend is placing one pillow underneath of each thigh, just so you have like a little nest to nestle down into. And this will support your hips if you're feeling any type of pulling. We're going to bring our hands flat down to our knees, like so. Relax your shoulders down your back away from your ears. Sit tall and slightly lift up your chest. Take a deep breath in and out. And from here, inhale, reach both arms up. Pause before you feel your shoulders crunch. So that's kind of wide. Inhale, lift up your chest. And as you exhale, let your arms guide forward and don't feel like you're reaching. Just let them land where they naturally do. Chin releases to chest. Feel this gentle stretch in your mid to upper back. Full breath in, full breath out. Start to make gentle left and right motions with your chin, so like a crescent moon shape, and this will deepen the stretch in your mid to upper back. Pause, take one more in breath, looking forward. Exhale, fold back into your fold. And inhale, back up, arms overhead, lift up from your chest. This time as we exhale, we're going to plant our right hand down. If you need to move your pillow, you can. Reach your left arm overhead. Think about spiraling your ribs to the ceiling and opening up your chest. Full breath in. Exhale, reach. And inhale, switch sides. Left hand down, right arm up. Think about, again, ribs spiraling to the ceiling, opening your chest. Full in breath. Exhale, reach. And inhale one more time each side. Right hand down, left arm up. Opening chest and spiraling ribs to the ceiling. Last round, inhale. Exhale as you reach, right arm overhead. Full breath in, full breath out, and inhale back up. Bring your hands behind your back and just start to walk back so you have a gentle back bend here. Chest rises, shoulders melt down your back. You can let your head relax back if that feels okay to your neck. Full breath in and out, and then come back to a neutral spine. Set your pillows out of the way to the side. We're going to come into our tabletop. So tabletop is simply just hands beneath shoulders, knees beneath hips. If you have any sort of wrist pain, you can make fists instead and press into your fists on the ground. So we're going to take a few rounds of cat-cow to open our spine. inhale, let your belly drop and look forward. Really soften your belly. So any holding that you feel, let it go. Keep drawing your chest forward and your shoulders back. Full breath in. As you exhale, press your upper back towards the ceiling, chin to chest, cat pose. Big breath in and out. Keep pressing up. And inhale back through cow. Opening chest, looking forward. Exhale, rounding up through cat, chin to chest. One more each pose. Inhale through cow. Exhale, round up through cat. And this time we're going to land back in child's pose. So since we have our pillows, if you would like, you can bring a pillow under your forearms and let your head relax into that pillow. I'm going to talk you through this pose, so I won't be doing it with you. So if you need a visual, you can glance at another participant's screen. So in your child's pose, you can choose to have your knees together for a low back stretch, or you can bring them apart for more of a hip opener. You choose. Let your arms be soft. So if you feel like you're reaching and pulling, draw them back in. Let your elbows have a slight bend and let your shoulders move down and away from your ears. As you inhale your next breath in, fill up your back ribs. Feel your back almost ballooning up to the ceiling. And exhale completely. Begin to let the weight of your head relax. We have an acupressure point in between our eyebrows in the middle of our forehead, and applying gentle pressure right here will allow you to have more of a relaxation response in your body. So you can start to gently rock your forehead left and right on your pillow. You can stack your hands and do so, or you might have your forehead flat on your mat. If that doesn't feel good to your body, you don't have to do that. You can stay still. If you are moving your forehead left and right, begin to move back to stillness. Take a full breath in and out. Notice anywhere that's still available to you to relax and soften. And then from here, we're going to move into a few more restorative poses. So come on up to a comfortable seat. In restorative poses, we're going to be holding places for a while, and it's meant to be a passive stretch. So it shouldn't feel intense. It shouldn't feel like a sharp stretch. It should feel very soft. The first one that we're going to do is a gentle twist. So for this, you need both pillows, and you can also get your blanket ready. So what we'll do with our blankets is we're going to fold them. And if you don't have one, it's really okay. It's just an extra little touch. You don't need one. But if you do have one, you're just going to fold up your blanket and make it into a nice, narrow bolster like this. And if that doesn't come easily, it's okay. You can just fold it up into a little log shape. So once you have that, just set it to the side. And we're going to sit on our left thigh. So your knees are bent, your feet are off to the side behind you, and you're sitting and leaning on your left thigh. From here, bring both pillows right next to your left hip and the other one directly in front of it. So you have this shape coming out of your left hip, leaning over to the side. From here, just take that blanket you folded up and place it right on top. Awesome. So we need to make sure our left thigh is directly touching this pillow. Relax your feet, get comfy with your knees. From here, take your right hand to frame the right side, left hand to frame the left side. Take a big breath and lift up your belly. And as you exhale, twist belly button down towards the blanket, lower your left ear down. So this should be comfortable. If it's not, move your knees, move your feet, whatever you need to get comfy. And then let your arms relax. Feel yourself just melting into this blanket. For those of you who might want more of a twisting sensation, you can move your right ear down to your blanket. And if that doesn't feel good, then go back to your left ear. So here, let your eyes close. We are in a restorative twist. So this whole time you're here, start to let your belly get really soft. Notice if you're muscling through or holding in your core, and let your belly just get really soft and relaxed. Let your arms be heavy. Notice if you're holding in your shoulders, and let that go. Let your whole entire body get soft here. As you close your eyes, let your forehead smooth over. And start to notice your breath coming in and out through your nose. You can return to your 3-part breath, inhaling through belly, ribs, and chest, or you can stick with your natural breath, your choice. So while you're here, notice if your mind has started to wander. Because restorative yoga is so still and so gentle, our minds tend to take over. So we need a hook to allow our minds to have something to focus on. And it's not our to-do list. It's not what happened yesterday. It's not what we need to do today. It's something that will allow your mind to relax. So a really wonderful tool is to match your mind with your breath. So as you breathe in, you can say in your mind, I am inhaling and I am exhaling. That gives your mind that hook to grasp onto so that you're not going to let your mind wander. You can also set an intention for yoga practice. And one that I've been using a lot lately is thank you body. And thank you body is the phrase that I repeat in my mind when my mind starts to wander. And it's an awesome way to recognize the amazing things that my body does every day, but it also gives your mind that hook. And you can also create your own, anything that speaks to you. Take a few more moments on this side. And when you're ready, we're going to do this gently and softly. Just rise up. Switch sides so that your right thigh is down next to your pillow. Reset your feet and your knees. Frame your pillows. Inhale, lift from your belly. Exhale, twist belly button down and lower down. This time, right ear down. So I'm going to turn so I can talk to you again. But just make any adjustments you need. You want to be comfortable. You want to feel supported. Allow yourself to make those movements so that you have a peaceful, restful place. If you need a little bit more twist in your spine, you can lower the opposite ear down. And if that feels like too much, you can go back to the ear you started on. Notice again your face releasing, let your jawline soften. Let your eyes feel heavily dropping into their sockets, and let your forehead smooth over. Notice your breath softly entering and exiting through your nose. And start to let any muscling release. So any muscling or holding in your shoulders, let that go. Let them be soft. Any muscling or holding in your legs, in your abdomen, let that be soft. And notice again if your mind starts to become the primary speaker here. And anything that your mind is saying to you, use that, draw it to the side, and return to that intention you set, or you can return to monitoring your breath. I am inhaling, I am exhaling. Continue to rest here. Notice if you can adjust for comfort in any part of you. Take a few more moments here. And when you're ready, gently press up to a comfortable seat. All right, so to reset from that, we're going to bend our knees, feet flat, and windshield wiper swish left and right. In the next pose we're going to move into, we need, again, both of our pillows, and your blanket is optional. So just move your blanket to the side. You can keep it rolled up exactly like it is. And you're going to place your pillows actually exactly as they were for what we just did. So we're setting up for a pose called Restorative Fish. It's a beautiful chest and shoulder opener. And there are a few ways for you to move into it a little bit more deeply if you need more of a stretch here. So I'm going to set up with you at stage 1, and then you can choose to take it to a next level. So you're going to sit with your low back touching your pillow, and knees are bent for now. Just lean back. You want this first pillow under your shoulders, the other pillow beneath your head. Relax your legs out long. Point and flex your feet. Take a moment, relax your legs, and then let them go. Let your arms open wide to the side, palms face up. Now here's where you can choose. If this doesn't feel like enough of an opening for you in your chest, you can remove that top pillow and let your head reach back, and this will be more of a stretch. From here, if you like, the blanket goes right on your hips. It's just a cue to ground down through your hips and let everything else go. And again, just like our other poses, you can take a moment and get comfortable, get settled, change up how you're lying down, anything you need for your comfort. So in this pose, let yourself release, especially in your shoulders. At first, it feels very vulnerable, and our bodies tend to hold on tightly here. So take a deep breath in, fill up your ribs. And as you exhale, feel your shoulders letting go. And you have to really let this happen. It's definitely in our minds as well. So another big breath in, send your breath to your chest. Exhale, soften your shoulders. Pretend you have a gentle press on your chest and shoulders. It's allowing you to release here. And while you're here, continue to let your jawline release, your eyes be heavy, and your forehead smooth over. Begin to notice more and more space coming into your shoulders and chest. And as you breathe in, you can start to visualize your chest lifting as if it could touch the ceiling. And as you exhale, your shoulders sinking an inch into the ground. Inhale, chest rising. Exhale, shoulders relaxing. Inhale, chest rising. Exhale, shoulders relaxing. And we're going to stay here for a few moments longer. Please feel welcome to make any adjustments you need for your comfort. Take 3 more rounds of your breath, inhaling and exhaling. And after that 3rd round of breath, gently come onto your side, fetal position, just to reset. And we're going to move into our last pose, which is final Shavasana. So you can move your pillows out of the way and come onto your back lying flat. If you have a blanket and you'd like to cover up, you may. So I'm not going to do this pose with you, but I will guide you through it. That way I have more of a clear voice that I can lend to you. So you're going to start just by lying down flat. And as you lie down, I'm going to ask you first to lift your head up, lengthen your neck, and then lower your head back down. Make sure your chin is neutral, so your chin is not reaching up or in. It's neutral in line with your neck. And then start to let your shoulders nestle underneath of you. Open your arms out as if you were about to make a snow angel with your palms face up, open to the sky. Make fists with your hands and then release. Let your hands relax and open. Now move your heels of your feet out just a little bit wider so your legs are slightly wider than hips distance and your toes are pointing out in whichever direction feels natural to you. Let your toes and feet relax. And now I invite you to make any adjustments you need for your comfort. If you need to move your head, if you need to move your arms or legs, whatever you need. And then settle into stillness. Let the muscles of your face release. Let your jawline relax, your eyes relax, your forehead relax. And begin to tap into a soft inhale and exhale through your nose. Here in Shavasana, while we're lying down flat, it's very tempting for our minds to wander. So I invite you again to return to your intention that you set, or that simple hook of I am inhaling, I am exhaling. Give your mind a moment as well to pause. Begin to notice the muscles of your neck releasing. Let your shoulders and chest relax, imagining that they're dropping an inch into the ground beneath you. Let your upper arms, your forearms, and your hands release. Chest, ribs, and belly. Hips, upper legs, calves, shins, and feet. Let yourself completely drift down into relaxation, not holding on in your body, letting go, being soft. and enjoy this moment of pause. Know that this is here for you whenever you need. So whenever you need to just stop and let your body relax, you can always return to this place. Enjoy just a moment longer here. And start to return to the room around you. Notice the sounds around you. Notice the light behind your eyelids. Start to make small movements with your fingers, toes, ankles, and wrists. Move into a full body stretch, reaching overhead. And come onto one side in fetal position. Pause there for 3 rounds of breath. Inhaling and exhaling 3 times. From there, if it's comfortable to you to keep your eyes closed, please do. Gently rise up to a seat. You can have your hands at heart center, or you can place them on your knees, whatever feels most welcoming to you. Wherever you have your hands, sit tall, root down through your sitting bones. Relax your shoulders away from your ears and gently lift your chest. Take a breath in and out. And take a moment to offer yourself gratitude for taking this time out of your day just for yourself. As busy people, as moms, as sisters and daughters, that's sometimes really hard. So thank yourself for taking care of your needs. And now I invite you to extend any thoughts of love and healing to someone in your life who might be in need of some. And I encourage you to act upon those thoughts by reaching out to someone today who might be in need of a friendly hello from a friend. And I thank you all for allowing me to guide you through this yoga practice today. And I look forward to next time. Namaste. All right, so you can unmute so we can talk. If you have any questions, you can always reach out. So I hope you enjoyed it.
Thank you, Emily. It was really good.
You're welcome. Georgia was all about it. She was like, it was so cute.
He's determined to get the computer.
Yeah.
Thanks, Emily.
You're welcome.
Emily.
You're welcome. I hope you guys have a great day.
You too.
Definitely. Well, definitely.
Thanks, Emily.
Again, guys. Thank you, Emily. It's so good.
You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, everybody. I'll see you around.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks.
I think it's like a sign that you did it right when everybody's like stunned into silence.
Yes. Like sleepy.
Yeah.
This is a good yoga class.
I know. No, I feel like my body is stone, and so I need to do some more yoga, or any, you know.
Yes, just some gentle like stretching. Yeah.
What do you think would be good for a prenatal time? Is Sundays a good day for you? Do you want me to see?
That is a good day. So
Okay.
we do like the opposite, like just the day when I'm not doing one.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, because that would give them like once a month that's just for them, you know?
That would be perfect.
Yeah, and then we'd do, because I was actually thinking of doing a self-care, like basically like next week being Sandy Buheister, who's the physical therapist, is lead. And then the following week, have it be something that's sort of like outside the box. So like I was going to actually see, you know, from the question of the day, I don't know if you saw it when people were talking about what classes they would want to lead. like having like Hannah do like a lettering class or something.
Yeah.
So that could be a good day. Like the lettering class could be like for everybody, and then you could do prenatal, you know?
Perfect. Yeah.
So there's still one that everybody could plug into. And I would just put them at different times,
Mhm.
you know?
Yeah. Sounds good.
Awesome. Well, thank you again. This
You're
is really
welcome.
good. I'm surprised how good it was. Not that it wasn't good, but I think like you can get a ton out of it in your house. Like you don't have to be in a studio.
Yeah, no. You can just, and it's awesome to have your own pillows because sometimes studios don't have like the bolsters, so the pillows are so nice.
The twisting one really got me. It was good.
Oh, good. Yeah, it's like, it's a little bit more intense, but it's so nice once you drift into it and like, just like,
Yeah, it felt really good getting in it, but getting out, I was like, oh my God, my body is so crazy.
right, right. I know. That one is like, it's definitely a challenging one for me too.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you again. And watching the coaching partner group, I'll like tell everybody that there's no new materials this week. It's just a review and like keep working on the stuff that we have.
Awesome.
And I'll talk to you soon.
Yeah, sounds good. Thank
Okay.
you.
Bye.
Bye.